All right, headed to my office. I had a really cool meeting with my sales operations manager and one of my partners in town for a co-op that we're in. Super fun stuff. Love meeting with other entrepreneurs and like-minded people. I did a video earlier, and I'm just not feeling it, but as I was driving, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start putting out some things that might be controversial to a lot of people that I know. What's interesting is that there aren't really I haven't really told very many people about my YouTube channel, and essentially what I'm finding out is that people who are close to you don't really watch your stuff anyway. So this is going out to any strangers or anybody who needs to hear this or is intrigued by what I have to say. Okay, here it comes. Is anybody else out there remembering who you are? Okay, so I had the most craziest experience last night when I was sitting out on my balcony. So my kids, they live with both me and their dad 50-50, and they left to their dad's, and it's like one of those like really interesting moments for me. Like the house is completely quiet. My guy works out of town for 4 days out of the week, and so I was all alone, and I was out on the balcony looking at the stars and listening to one of my favorite, it's kind of one of my daily YouTube videos from the Galactic Federation of Light. And basically they're, channeled messages from people in the cosmos. And anyway, I was listening to Avalon from Andromeda, and it kind of woke me up. I'm not gonna lie. And I think, or I don't usually lie, but what I was thinking was that it's a little difficult for me to come out with this kind of stuff because I was in a 20-year marriage, in a 20-year in a religious system, and I kind of understand how it's might be alarming for people to hear this kind of stuff that are in systems like that, and I've decided I want to just put it out there. Hold on, I got a shift, and I've got coffee in my hand, and I'm talking on the camera. I'm waking up to who I am. I'm remembering who I am. And I had the most craziest experience last night. Won't get into it too much, but essentially I'm realizing that, and I'm remembering that I am not this body, and I am not really of this earth. Anybody out there relate? I guess without sounding too crazy woo-woo, I am feeling very, very aware and conscious of this. I mean, you could call it so many things. The dream that I'm in, the matrix that I'm in, and how all of the things that we're experiencing are like contextual. That is a word, right? It was just crazy. Like, I had this spoon in my hand, and I was like, why do I like this spoon? Like, I dug for this spoon that I was going to use, and I'm like, why do I like this spoon? And this spoon had a story from many, many years ago. And like, I wouldn't even know if I were just thrown into this body as a conscious being, and I had no context for where I was and what I was doing, I would have no idea what that spoon was. And yeah, so just a little bit of a cosmic conversation here that maybe some of you can relate, and maybe you have questions. Maybe you want to say, hey, me too. Because I think that I'm remembering that I'm here for a specific purpose, and it's all being played out, and it has been being played out since the beginning of time as we know it. Anyway, okay, well, I guess that's all I have. It'd be fun. It'd be really fun to get some comments. I know I just started this YouTube channel, and I know that it takes a little while for things to kind of, get going. And so I'm just putting a whole bunch of stuff out there to maybe have somebody or a group of people or a collective that we can be connected and be like, okay, here we are. Like, yep, I'm awake too. I'm remembering too. So if that is you, hello, I'm Tamara. Nice to meet you. Give me a comment. I'd love to know who you are, where you are in the world, and like to connect. All right, you guys have a beautiful day. I'm going to enjoy the warm weather here in Montana, warm-ish weather here in Montana before it gets too cold. All right, bye.